Willery, Charles Nelson Riley, and Brett Summers. Jimmy Walker, Kathy Griffin, Mark Ball, and this week's Center Square, Peter Marshall.
We got the best and most players from coast to coast, and I don't want to boast, it's Hollywood swimming.
I'm Ron Proddy, and here's your host, Tom Bergeron.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you. What a great week this has been. A lot of fun. Jeffrey Tambor, we gave him a chance to rest his vocal cords. Roddy's been filling in. Give it up for Rod for the Price is Right. And it has been a distinct pleasure to have as our center square this week the original master of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Our returning champion got $8,000 out of King World yesterday. Steve Polite is back. Hi, Steve. And it is Polite.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, that's a burden to have to deal with. Shonda Williamson, Ms. Circle, good to have you here. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right. You know, it's a tic-tac-toe game. You have to decide if the answers the stars are giving are correct or they're just making them up. That's how you get the squares. First game is worth $1,000, and Shonda, as the challenger, you kick it off.
I'll take Kathy Griffin, please.
Kathy Griffin, appearing on the celebrity edition of The Mole, airing in January on ABC.
All right.
Kath, ABC News has reported that chairmakers have noticed how the average American backside has changed. They say a man's behind has gotten bigger. What's happened to a woman's behind?
Okay, don't go to the gym for 1 week and you're already on my ass. All right, I'm gonna say a woman's has gotten smaller.
I'll agree.
No.
That was wishful thinking.
X gets the square. All right, Steve.
Let's go with Peter Marshall, please.
Peter Marshall.
Thank you. Thank you, Steve.
Get onto his website, boysinger.com, if you want to order an autographed copy of his book.
Thank you.
Backstage with the original.
Boysinger.com, that's it.
Because metal was scarce during World War II, Peter, these prizes were little men made of plaster. What were they?
Now listen, believe me, Steve, they were Oscars. Trust me on this.
I'll disagree.
It was the trust me on this that made you disagree, wasn't it?
Yes.
They were Oscars. Guess the square. All right, Shonda.
Bob Eubanks, please.
Bob Eubanks. His website, 5easyspeakers.com. In what movie did Richard Dawson play the host of a futuristic game show in which Arnold Schwarzenegger is his unwilling contestant?
I think it was the Predator.
I'll disagree.
The Running Man is what it was. Circle gets that one. Steve?
Jim Lang for the block.
Jim Lang, host of the dating game. Jim, when the Quaker Oats Company tried putting this cartoon character in its ads, the real Quakers objected because they said he's violent and they're passive. What character?
It was Wile E. Coyote. They used Wile E. Coyote, and they said he was too violent.
I'll agree.
Popeye. Popeye.
Sorry, Steve.
Shonda, can't give you that one. You have to earn it yourself.
Jim Lang for the win,
For the
please.
win and $1,000. All right, Jim. In 1971, which show debuted with a warning that begins, "The program you are about to see seeks to throw a humorous spotlight on our frailties, prejudices, and concerns"?
The show that I remember that had that kind of warning, especially in the early days, was Laugh-In.
I'll agree.
No, All in the Family. Archie Bunker and Company. X gets that one. Steve, you're still in this.
Jimmy Walker for the win.
Jimmy Walker has a website too, dynamitejj.com. Jimmy, which Steven Spielberg movie used the ad line, "Everybody runs"?
Everybody runs would happen to be Jaws. I disagree.
Minority Report with Tom Cruise. X gets it.